Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's up? My name is Cornell Gorman, and I am with my lovely co-host. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Opal, O.G. Gorman. You can find me at Actually Opal on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep. And you can check me out at Kansas City My City on Facebook, or Man I Love My City on Instagram. Or you can just head over to our website and buy some merch. We have sweatshirts and hoodies that's going to be up for sale. So check us out.
My new favorite sweatshirt. I'm letting it be known.
Let's go. You can find this at kansascitymycity.com. Welcome to another episode of She Knows Football, presented by Kansas City My City, and we are here for another fun-filled episode with my wife, where we get a chance to just showcase and share the opinions of women on the sport of football, to show that women also in a space that it is still kind of uncommon to see women be educated, knowledgeable, and have an opinion on football. So that's what we're here to do, highlight the brilliance of women in the game of football, even though you're a genius in a ton of other areas.
A genius. That's a strong, very strong word.
I appreciate it a lot, but I also want to show married couples doing something together and work together, and I do enjoy this time with you, because regardless of what we're going through, it forces us to be together and work together and make it good, and I always feel good afterwards. So I really enjoy this time, man. So hey, babe, I love you.
I love you also. That's very kind of you.
Did you look at the camera to see if the camera was still looking? Like, do I got to say it back?
No, I definitely wasn't doing that.
Cool. So let's go ahead and get ready to go ahead and dive into it with just some news that's going on around the league. So let's start off with what's wrong.
The sound is something. You don't hear that? It's a little weird, like reverb. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think it's fine. And if not, sorry guys, because it kind of always sounds like that. And
I just wanted to double check. I didn't want to let it keep going, and then you were like, "Dang, I didn't hear that" when you're editing the video.
And now then it'd be all messed up.
And then you'd be like, "Dang, I wish I would have known." And
then it's just weird.
But, yes, but yeah, nice. My bad. So you were talking about the stories. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. For sure. So we got news coming up. We got news. So let's start off with the Buccaneers having to move their practice to where'd they move it to?
To the Dolphins
practice facility. They moved it to the Dolphins practice facility because the Dolphins have a Thursday night game and the facility was open. So that could have real implications on the game. Normally, the game was supposed to be in Tampa Bay, and it even has the potential to be rescheduled. But that could then mean Tampa Bay would be... It's supposed to be a home game for them and home field advantage. You know, you don't have to travel. You got the crowd behind you. And so that's just a couple of the advantages you have for playing at home. That is weird, but I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's never done that before, though.
It has. But I think it's coming out. We'll see. And y'all might not hear it. Y'all like, they tripping. It's okay.
Hopefully.
And you can see the light in the background too, and it's okay because it's just okay. We are a 2-person show, and we just making it work. Opal, you trying to block it?
I was just sitting up straight.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's very unfortunate. Here's one thing none of us can control is the weather. It's a lot of things we can't control, by the way. But the weather, and it's very unfortunate. I just pray that it doesn't cause too much damage, or that it, doesn't necessarily reach the States or even the, so that's my prayer, but, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to make adjustments. Don't make excuses. You make adjustments.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
and then in other news, it's very unfortunate, Myles Garrett got into a car accident.
That's crazy.
Yes. It's
that happened today. So again, we record on Monday.
Yeah.
And that happened today, like at 2 or 3 o'clock, man.
Yeah. It says non-life-threatening injuries, but it'd be very unfortunate if he was out. He's like he's one of the top defensive players, especially on that team, but in general in the league, and that would definitely take a hit to the Browns.
Right. He's hands down the best athlete on that field, and they're a pretty talented team. You got Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, Denzel Ward. You know what I'm saying? They got star players over there, and Myles is the best. And to lose him,
that would be a huge
it could be a real hit
to the team.
Yeah. So shout out and prayers go to Myles Garrett. Lord be with him. You and your family, man. I hope it's okay. You and whoever you was riding with. They said they rolled his seatbelt. They said it wasn't drug related or alcohol related. So that's good. So no foul play. Yeah. So cool. The Pro Bowl, big dog. It's not gonna be the Pro Bowl no more.
Yes, I like the changes, honestly, because football is it's very hard on your body. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to take any unnecessary blows to your body. And for those who don't know, they're changing it to like a skills competition and adding flag football. To me, that's probably wise, because you don't want to get hurt. Going to, I'm being celebrated for being the top player, and then I got to get hurt in the game.
Right. So they are moving it back to flag football, even though there was a guy that got hurt like back in 1999. I think he played running back for the Patriots in a flag football game. Towards ACL and was out the entire next season rehabilitating from a flag football game. So it's still possible to get injured, even in flag football.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of risk. Well, if that was the case, I mean, that means they can't do any daily activities.
They can't live life.
Yeah, so that's a normal thing. Like, I know that even some people put like specific things in people's contracts to be able to not do maybe particular activities. But I'm kind of thinking, like, if a person is just, playing a pickup game at home or something, you could tear something. You could get hurt.
Yeah.
Playing with your kids.
Right. Driving to work, playing with your kids, anything. So.
Yeah. So there's always a risk. I mean, you can go outside for the day.
Yeah.
You can trip down the stairs.
No, for sure. For sure. Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about the game yesterday, man. This is the first episode we have to talk about the Chiefs losing, man. It looked like you didn't want to talk.
Listen, y'all, the two teams that I thought, actually, I didn't think one of the teams was going to definitively win, but I definitely thought the Chiefs were going to definitively win this game. But
I did too. But it's the Colts.
Yeah, it is. And to the testament of the Colts, we tend to have issues with them, unfortunately.
Right. Exactly. It's really something to it. It has to be. Because the Colts, I don't think are real contenders like that. I don't know.
They have a stat in every column.
Right.
1, 1, and 1.
Right. So who are you? What's your identify yourself? You know what I'm saying? Are you winners, losers, tires? They really just middle of the pack, man.
But I don't really know so much if I guess that mean that win is a win. I guess I can't use that excuse. Earlier I said, well, the Chiefs won even though it didn't look good. Win is a win. Yeah. There's definitely some things that happened that prevented us from winning.
Some of the takeaways from the game that I got, I was really impressed with our defense until they lost the game. So I didn't even know, should I be mad at the defense for losing the game after knowing they were the only reason we were in the game. And they stopped Jonathan Taylor, and he is an absolute beast. He didn't do anything. They had a couple. They had Matt Ryan did not have a good game yesterday, man. No receivers really stuck out. It was just late.
Yeah, the defense was good. One thing I noticed while they were playing is it was definitely a lot of two people tackles happening, because sometimes when I watch, football in general, with specifically the Chiefs, people just be slipping out of their hands, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Just
team tackling.
Wrap them up and hold them down. But I saw a lot of two people like tackles. Like I saw both people definitely tackling people. I think the defense was doing good. That's a good insight, right? Yeah, there was a good sack by Bolton where he got up right up the middle. It was great.
Yeah, Bolton instant continue to
and and I don't know if contrary to what you're saying, we're saying the defense lost it, but no, very specifically, one person lost the game. We're not gonna blame the whole defense for that.
But but we still needed to stop. We still needed to stop.
We had to stop. We definitively had
and Chris Jones
stop.
is the defense.
We had to stop.
Okay.
I
feel you.
Stop.
You saying don't blame the defense for the boneheadedness of one player.
Yeah, we can't. No, we're not going to do that. I was disappointed, and even as the play was unfolding, I was kind of like, he needs to be quiet. And then, of course, below and behold, they called him for the unsportsmanlike conduct, and I was like,
you'd had to say some crazy stuff to somebody. Like, come on, man. Like, the refs is kind of working. I don't want to be one to like the refs, but come on, man. But it's the weirdest thing. It's like Chris Jones always get called for like weird penalties, always. And he's kind of just doing like just little boneheaded stuff every now and again, man. I remember one time he didn't tackle Tom Brady, not trying to get like a defensive roughing the passer penalty, and Brady got loose and threw a touchdown and scrim. It's like little boneheaded stuff, but I feel like that cost us the game against Brady, and then this, and it's like, Chris, we hands down need you, but we also need you not to be doing silly stuff like that.
Yeah, if Travis can get up from a very unnecessary roughness and not talk stuff to the gentleman who slammed him, you sacked the quarterback. He was down. You were on top of him. Like, you already proved your point with the sack. So why are you still talking? You got the sack. That's it. Get up, walk away. So to me, that definitively, unfortunately, that lost the game, because yes, there were some other horrible plays, dropping balls, and getting us started like that. But you sacked him. Get up, walk away. That was literally the game-changing thing, because we were about to have the ball. It was ridiculous.
Well, it was ridiculous. But the offense didn't really look too good. I think Patrick still looked like Patrick, but he threw some passes to Justin Watson, and he dropped it. He threw one to Travis Kelce. He dropped it in the end zone,
which he apologized for publicly on Twitter.
Yeah. Now, Pat did have an overthrow to MVS early in the game, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was a couple of unfortunate plays, but that's the only reason why I'm being definitive about Chris Jones, is because up to that point we were winning. So you kind of I'm not to discount anything before. We obviously need our kicker back. Please,
oh my goodness,
heal Butker, Lord. Please heal him. Get him back, please. Get Butker back.
Be with Butker. The importance of a kicker in a game, you don't really realize until you don't have one.
Yes, and the fact that they did that fake shows how much confidence they have in the kicker.
So that was 3 points there. We lost. He missed a field goal. He missed an extra point. And it's just that's 7 points right there.
They may as well just let Patrick do the fourth down. Instead of doing a fake.
I think Justin Reed could have did a better job. But
you think?
Yeah. Letting Patrick go. You're right. Letting Patrick go for it on fourth down, or just that's what they tried to fake. But Patrick wasn't the offense wasn't really rolling. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree, but it's a better. I guess technically the percentage of being able to kick the extra point versus being able to get that fourth down with so many yards. And honestly, the play didn't look horribly bad. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was unfortunate, but yeah, that was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other note is we do have to score when we're in the red zone.
Got to score.
There was one particular play, I think, it was one particular drive where we were literally in the red zone for all day and we didn't pull off the touchdown. It was unfortunate. Like, we have to capitalize when we're in the red zone.
Yep. Still have a ton of faith in the team.
Of course.
Yeah, the defense looking good. It's promising. Like, we look like a more of a complete team where we need the defense to come through. I really believe even the defense giving up that late touchdown, had our kicker been there, we still would have won.
Absolutely. I think because that would have been or we at least went into overtime.
Good thing, though. We aren't the only ones that took losses yesterday.
Yes. So the Chiefs was my one pick, lost that one. Then the Bills.
Yeah.
Listen, the two mighty people have fallen this week. And last week I
Bucs reluctantly
they did, and reluctantly I took the Bills. I was reluctant about picking them because I was like, Miami's they on a little hot streak. Mm-hmm. And the end of that game was really good. Ran out of time. The kicker kicked the ball off the butt of his defender. Yeah, I was like, the Bills definitely about to win. They getting the ball. They got 2 points, and they had over a minute. We've seen Josh obviously come through in the clutch. So I definitely thought they was about to win the game.
But Tua is proving people he is for real. And I don't like the Dolphins because we know the whole Tyreek thing, you know what I'm saying? But Tyreek didn't really do much yesterday. So I can stomach it a little bit better. And the Bills still lost because the Dolphins still got to prove it to me. And I think they still got to prove it to a lot of people that they're for real. Even though they beat the Bills, they still got some explaining to do.
They do, but it's here's the thing: adversity is good. Mm-hmm. It's not many teams. Okay, what's the best way? Like, I just think adversity is good. Like, and it's at least y'all getting it out the way because you're not. It's the rarity of having an undefeated season, and we talked about this. Only one team has been 100% undefeated, where they literally won the championship and had an undefeated season. One team.
And they only had that was a 14-game season.
Yep, one team. And then there was 3 teams that have had undefeated regular seasons. Mm-hmm. Only 3, y'all, that have, so 4 in total undefeated regular seasons, but then 3, and they didn't even win the Super Bowl. So the rarity of a team being undefeated, like, I'm trying to talk myself off the ledge. Like, okay, the Chiefs aren't gonna win every single game, and it doesn't prove that they're not gonna be in the Super Bowl. So it's rare, you know what I'm saying? And 3-0 is good. And the flip side of that stat is that there's not many teams that start off 0-3 and do well in the playoffs. Make the playoffs.
Right. It's like the Raiders. They lost.
Yeah, which I picked the Titans over the Raiders. Mm-hmm. I did. I picked that one. So the Raiders, just
somebody that I'm kind of hurt about. They lost. I said the Chiefs and Saints in the Super Bowl. I'm not looking it's not looking promising, man. The Saints ain't looking too good right now. They lost yesterday to
Baker and the Panthers.
Yeah. Somebody else that looked good, Lamar Jackson looked good.
Yes, he did. He looked good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I hope he gets his money. Give him his money. Yeah. Give him his money.
So let's do. I'm gonna just throw out a couple little phrases here, and you just tell me if it's true or false. Okay.
Okay.
So the Chargers, are they in trouble?
True.
Okay. Why? I'm
saying that. So. And here's the thing. I really do like Justin Herbert. I think he's a great quarterback. You can play with fractured ribs and cartilage and missing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But that is bad wear and tear on your body. They got other people that are hurt on the team. But the other thing is, even last year, I believe they were 9-8? And it's something about Herbert is always in the game, but the team has to win a few more games. They got to win a few more games. I do think Justin is a solid quarterback. He's going to still be a superstar quarterback of the NFL, but it's some little missing link, and I do think that they're in trouble for this particular season. I don't, they might still make the playoffs, wild card and stuff, but I don't think they're going to get far in the playoffs.
Yeah, all the moves the AFC West took, we really thought the AFC West was going to be a problem. And we just not, I don't know, ain't sold for real. Like, we just, nobody's killing the game right now. I don't think that the Chargers are in trouble. So I'm going to have to just disagree with you on that one. Because I still think the Chiefs are like the team to beat in the NFL. We beat them, and that was a pretty strong game, but the Jaguars beat them boys up. And I do think the Jaguars don't have much respect, and I just have like this theory that teams that aren't traditionally good, people don't take them serious always. And I just think they were a little ill prepared. They might have got a little cocky because they are the Chargers. You know, they gave their all against the Chiefs, kind of looked over the Jaguars. Jaguars are letting people know that they for real. And the Chargers didn't take them for real, and they had to let them know and smacked them. So I'm not. I think they're still legit. You know what I'm saying? But if they do that again, yeah, they in trouble. The Patriots. We talked about Lamar Jackson playing. Are the Patriots dead?
No. It depends on how healthy Mac Jones is, because he still hurt himself in the game. I don't think they're dead though. Like, that's a strong statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think they still in the mix? Belichick. That's all they really got going for you. Just said Mac Jones is
good. If he's down, because he
had a sore back, and then like I think it's an ankle now.
Yeah, like playing on a hurt ankle is not a game. Listen, y'all, it's not a game.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, cool. We'll see what's up with that. So the Colts did get us. Are they back as contenders? Do you think that's true or false?
They're back as contenders. I still think that's false.
Yeah.
Yes, they did beat the Chiefs, but like I said, for some odd reason, they're almost like a high school rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come in to play the Chiefs. They may not play the rest of the year, but they come in to play the Chiefs.
Right. And they just get for real. They just play us with they play their hardest every time. It's like they a division rival or something.
Yeah.
And they're not even in our division. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's very interesting. And I was looking up stuff, and back in 2013, this is when I believe Andy's first season with us. I believe it was a playoff game. We were up 38-10 in the fourth quarter, and the Colts came back and won like 45-44, something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Against the Patriots?
No, against the Chiefs in the 2013 playoffs. This was Andy's first season with the Chiefs.
And who came back?
The Colts did.
Okay, yeah. Freaking Colts. Colt was gone for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. But really quick, before we get out of here, I want to know your game picks for next week. And we can kind of see what you think. So, the freaking Dolphins against Joe Shiesty and the Bengals. Who you got?
I have the Dolphins. I don't want the Dolphins to win, but I do believe they're going to beat Joe. He's been a little, like, he hasn't been sucking. They just have lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The Bills will play the Ravens. That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good game. And again, I'm going to say this reluctantly. Where are they playing at?
I don't know.
Okay, that would be a determinant factor for me. Is it who has home field advantage? I definitely, in this particular game, I think that person will have the edge.
Yeah.
But
the Ravens are going to be at home.
Ooh. Dang. I don't want to bet against Josh. But I'm going to take the Ravens this week.
Okay.
Now, this doesn't mean I don't think the Bills are still like a team to beat in the playoffs. It's just early on bugs you got to get out that give you that motivation to win the rest of the season.
Yep. I feel you. So, division rivals, Broncos versus Raiders. I think that might be a good one. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Broncos. I feel for Derek Carr and them. But the Broncos barely won.
Yeah.
But I am going to take the Broncos. The Raiders, they 0-3.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Broncos.
I feel you. We'll do two more. So the Rams versus the 49ers. Who you think?
Oh, the Rams.
Okay.
I think the Rams will definitively win that game.
Jimmy Garoppolo didn't look the hottest this previous week. And then finally, the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. Who you taking?
I think that if the game doesn't get... Okay, let me say this. If the game... It's weird because if the game gets postponed and stuff like that, I think that's going to mess with people's, mojo, everybody around. And since we're the traveling team, I think that's going to mess with our mojo a little bit. But since we just...
traveling. We already going to be traveling.
Yeah, we already are. But I do think the Chiefs are going to come back with a bit of a vengeance after this loss to the Colts. And
Brady beat us in the Super Bowl. He better be ready.
Yes, and I think that since this is Tom's last year, I think Patrick is going to beat him this game.
He better get him.
I'm praying. He needs I kind of think we need this one.
He got to get him.
Yeah. So I think the Chiefs are going to win.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, babe. Well, that's all we got for this episode of She Knows Football, presented by Kansas City, My City. Make sure you swing by our website, pick yourself up a hoodie, t-shirt.
Pick up your new favorite hoodie or sweatshirt, because I'm telling you, y'all gonna see heck of Instagram pictures and stuff with me wearing the same hoodie, the same sweatshirt. I mean, this white and yellow is bussin'. It's bussin'. You know what I'm saying? And I got my yellow kicks. I'm gonna be wearing this shirt pretty often, probably.
Yeah, that's what's up. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube page, our Facebook page. Tell a friend, buy merch for your friends, man.
Oh yeah, one other really huge announcement, babe. We completely forgot about this. When y'all watch this, it's gonna be my birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's gonna be my
birthday. It will be her birthday.
Get them with their pancakes. That's funny. So for my birthday, y'all go out and purchase the merch.
Yeah.
Go pick you up something, you know what I'm saying, so you can be Chiefs ready, But yeah, it's gonna be my birthday.
For sure.
Holla at your girl.
I should have shouted that out
Holla
first.
at your girl. That's the big news, and She Knows Football today. Hey, yep. Like, subscribe, share, and pick you up some merch.
I love it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Another episode of She Knows Football. Until next time. Peace.